Have to be careful though. Some really good matchups here, especially early to mid game from CLG.
Yeah. I mean, I think the big thing here is CLG should also be pretty happy about what they got.
Hello. This is a big dive. Well, I mean, anything CLG can do, Origin can do better, or maybe certainly try to. Darshan's going to be the focus. Amazing's going to take all the damage to start with. I think they're going to set up Power of Evil to get the kill, but Amazing's going to go down. No, the ultimate will keep him alive just about long enough, and Darshan will get picked off there. I thought for a minute he was going to...
He's easily able to escape from that situation, so the Abyssal Voyage is now down. We're going to take a look at this again. I mean, Power of Evil just gets the drop onto Huhi right here.
And not much more to say, really. I mean, Huhi just caught.
Yeah, and look at that. Really nice Rift Walk out of the stun at the last second, and then turns it right back around. Help from Soaz, and then the Q from Kassadin finishing off the kill.
Goes Stixay's way, and as Power of Evil can prevent it, no, that will go down. So first tower of the game for Counterlogic Gaming, but Amazing is collapsing around. This is all problems for CLG.
Yeah, the duo's in trouble. They're going to try to get some damage out of it at least, but there's a knockup, and that's going to stop Stixay from doing anything. AlphaDraft, he's got a lot of gray health. He's going to use it, but in the end, none of it's enough, and that's a double kill for Amazing.
It's always great to get that double kill.
About to spawn.
Yep, it's Dragon time. CLG moving into the mid lane, though. It's trying to kill Soaz time, apparently. Can he get over the wall? He can with that flash. And meanwhile, Mythy comes in from behind with a big knockup. With no Soaz, does Origin have what it takes to win this fight? Power of Evil seems to think so. Here comes Amazing as well. Mythy chasing, looking for another bit of CC. There it is, the three-man knockup. Darshan comes in from behind, though. Can they possibly turn around? They can. Mythy gets taken out. Amazing in trouble now. Drops that Kindred ultimate, still alive for the moment anyway. Gets out of the Baron pit. Power of Evil, not so lucky as he gets chased by Darshan. Stays alive for a bit longer before going down. There's a double kill for Fiora, make it a triple. And now Huhi chasing down Niels, the last member of Origin standing. And with that slow from Tom Kench, they'll complete the ace. GG, almost in that fight.
Well, they can't probably do the Baron though, which just spawned. And that is actually huge, but CLG taking a big fight. They're going to lose a dragon, and they're going to give CLG a window back into this game.
I mean, I think the American coming out in Doha. GG. Go back to his StarCraft days, no doubt about it, but really great advantages taken.
And it's going to hit 3 people, but there's just not enough follow-up, and there's 4 members compared to 2 right there just to turn that X-Smithy on Death's Door.
He's caught out completely, but the consume comes in. And AlphaDraft, oh well, it could be another double here. Smith is going to get spat out. He gets away to the tower, and now AlphaDraft, chased down by Power of Evil. AlphaDraft gets caught. That's gonna be tricky now. CLG looking to re-engage on this one in a 3v5. What are they thinking? Can they get Power of Evil? No, not quite. The explosive shot should finish him off. Yes, it will. Stixay gets him. Soaz taken low. He tries to get out. Darshan, you can't take on 5 members of Origin. He will get taken down. And that was a risky re-engage from CLG. Not too sure on that one.
But what it did do is it probably prevented Origin from doing Baron. So
yeah.
That is the upshot right there, because if they could just turn on to Baron immediately after getting those first couple of kills, and instead they actually have some sort of advantage right here. Huhi, it's like he wants to go in on this. Amazing's...
I don't know about this Huhi. He could be in a little bit of trouble.
Well,
that was bold.
I mean, I can see what he was thinking, and it may work out. And Stixay, you got to be careful there, man.
AlphaDraft was like, hey, I'm here. I guess Huhi picked up by AlphaDraft yet again. And that's going to be Origin's cue to go after this Baron.
I mean, they can do this so incredibly quickly right now.
They are.
Power of Evil just zoning him out on the side.
Well, Stixay coming in as well, X-Smithy. There's a teleport. Baron's going to be taken by Origin. Will they win the fight afterwards? Oh, there's a knock-up onto CLG. Origin turning this one around right away, but Stixay with the first kill. Amazing low. As soon as that Kindred ult is gone, he is too. He picks up that one. Meanwhile, Stixay jumps back in, gets knocked away though, and CLG takes the kill. Triple kill for Stixay.
That they would give up the Baron at 4v5.
A teleport coming in. Looks like from Power of Evil is going to try to come around the back from CLG. AlphaDraft picks up his mid laner, gets knocked back in there. Niels with the kill. Looks like he's going to help his team pick up another one. No, Huhi gets out. Meanwhile, Tristana coming from behind. Stixay untouched yet, but he can't go in by himself.
Just chunked him right down, and they've got to be careful. Like, don't get too carried away that they are ahead. Power of Evil going to go engaging onto Hui here there. And again, they're still in a very much a split situation where they can't quite take each other down. Hui's going to try and get away from this one, but it looks like Power of Evil might have the better of him. Does finally finish him off. Darsan using that teleport to get in, but I don't think he's going to be able to catch him.
Yeah, really bad teleport play right there, but we're still going.
Stixxay in a lot of trouble. Gangplank out coming in. Summoner he'll use Aphromoo on the run. And no, they don't quite get the slow, but this is all not looking good for CLG with Baron coming up so soon. If Origin can get a couple more kills, and Mithy wants just that knockback by the explosive cast, but here comes Amazing. Soaz close behind Aphromoo, picks up his carry yet again, gets slowed down, and Stixxay jumping to safety there. Looks like Origin might not get anything, and here comes Darshan down from the mid lane, might be able to flank this.
Trying to catch him around the side there, but Origin, I think they're going to get out of this one okay. It's still going to get chased down the river. The teleport coming in. He's joining the fight. Oh, they managed to quickly pop Aphromoo. Is it going to be enough, though? Power of Evil coming down. He joins in the fight there. And now Origin on the back, but Amazing caught out, manages to get the ulti down. He's going to be alive for now, but as soon as he steps out, he's in trouble. Darshan comes around, but here comes Power of Evil around the backside. He gets himself one. Can he get more? No! Power of Evil, the Zonyas, the rest of his team needs to get close enough to help him out here. And here they come charging in. He backs up. Oh, not quite able to zap him out. Soaz will catch him. What a messy, messy affair, Monty.
Wow.
Well, this is what happens when you have...
And that's going to mean another Baron for Origin here unless CLG can stop it. Going in, there's the explosive cast, not enough. Kindred takes it. Origin turns immediately onto CLG. Darshan getting pulled to safety, supposedly by Aphromoo, but there's a knockup. He goes in again, loses a ton of health, and here comes Stixxay from the side. Does he have enough damage to push Origin away? It looks like he does. Soaz waiting to use that one. Here comes a re-engage from Origin, though. CLG so low, a kill for Niels already. Stixxay, though, you got to keep in mind, this guy can do so much. Niels very low, Stixxay in the belly of Aphromoo, and that is going to help Origin do the damage. Triple kill for Power of Evil. You know, I gotta say, Aphromoo picked up Stixxay there.
After seeing some fantastic performances at Casper, and this is going to be the mid turret take down.
Stixxay already super low. There's a Gangplank out. Power of Evil comes in for the kill. There goes the turret mid lane as well, like Smithy. Another kill for Power of Evil. A double now, a kill for Hui, though. As he runs away, Power of Evil and Soaz chasing. Meanwhile, Niels just sits right on that inhibitor. Goodbye, inhibitor. That's 2 down in favor of Origin.
Yeah, they're just going to try and push forward here. They have so many Sheens. They have a Sheen on Gangplank. They're going to try and just tank out this turret with the TP.
Yep. Well, Power of Evil comes in, Lich Bane on there as well. It's all too easy. Origin going to be taking down those turrets. CLG do what they can to stop them in here. Darshan just repelling everything he can, but that tower is falling. The second Nexus falls. The Pulverize comes in. They get launched onto the fountain, and Origin will take game 1 in this best-of-5 finals.
Yeah, looking pretty darn smooth there in that game. Nice ability from Origin to snowball, getting a couple of Barons.
Getting a Victor, maybe something in just easy wave clear control mage that you can really just use to facilitate those carries in the Jinx.
Oh, that poor clone. Couldn't they just make it disappear?
Ooh, this is going to be an interesting gank. Amazing coming around.
Yeah.
That minion wave will delay, and Power of Evil taking a massive burst. Is it going to be enough? Because the Ignite goes down. Power Amazing will pick himself up first blood here, but that was so very close. Darshan's going to continue chasing here. This is a risky play for him. Meanwhile, Mithy's gone a little bit too deep down there. That's going to be the jungler. Now, Darshan hasn't got a great deal of damage. Power of Evil flashed in for that. Not even close to landing anything, and now he's in trouble. That could well be the death of him. Amazing. He's just given up on him already. Power of Evil's going to go down. That was a straight trade. That was a big mistake by the mid laner. And now Mithy, where's he going?
I don't know, man. He got knocked into the river by Aphromoo and then just decided this is not where I want to be right now.
Amazing. Clearing out the pink ward. That's an expensive pink ward earlier on to lose. And the bait was so obvious. Well, he may actually get away from this one. The exhaust use on Smithy, that's not the target they were looking for. They are going to get him down, though. Enough damage, but not quite to finish him off. And actually, Hui comes in and extinguishes the flame that was Amazing. And now, where's Smithy going to go?
I don't know. I guess they wanted the 1-for-1 there. Power of Evil. The way he's running away, they should change the name to Cower of Evil. He looks very afraid.
For CLG.
Well, he's following this now, where he was, he stopped, but this could be a dive onto Darshan.
Just getting Raptors.
Careful here. Yeah, just Raptors, I guess. Good luck, top laner.
Uh-oh, there's the ultimate. Darshan, oh, that was a beautiful cocoon that catches on in the shockwave as well. Well, 2 ultis used to make sure he catches on. Technically 3 if you count the spider transfer, but...
Darshan had no chance right there. Ignite goes down, and we've got to fight the top side.
Amazing call a little bit. Soaz comes in to help his teammate Mithy there as well with that Shen ultimate. Afro who pops his own. There's a kill for Darshan, and now Mithy's going to wish he hadn't come to help, because he's going to get taken out as well. Smithy with that kill.
He's got more stories to tell Niels, at least.
I guess so. Then I went to top lane and died.
Just what 10 CS behind. It's just a simple back a little bit early, but look at this. Soaz is potentially going to collapse on towards him, and he catches him. Hui caught out. There's another shockwave, and that was just instant dismissal of Hui.
And that's how you have to have this synergy. You need to reliably land that combo in order to operate this team composition, and Origin has just very much delivered on that.
Looks like Origin has held CLG off for the second. Meanwhile, Niels up in that top lane, really threatening that tier 2. It's not going to take him long to knock that one down if CLG doesn't do something about it. And speaking of it, they're going to try to right now.
The split target, the Power of Evil, though, getting caught out a little too aggressive there. They thought they could try and just basically fake it out against CLG and force them away, try and head them off in the jungle, but...
CLG, they're trying to just push this wave forward, but they're not afraid. Oh my!
The combo, can they follow it up? Looks like they can. Niels with the killer. Oh, the double kill for Stixay as he fires the Jinx rocket into Origin. Soaz on the run already. Man, Stixay turned that one around.
I mean, that was very pretty at first, but there wasn't enough follow-up damage from that shockwave quite yet. And that meant that there was a lot of execute damage coming in from the Riven ult as well as the Jinx rocket.
Yeah.
Hui
playing with fire there. Flashes away.
And now that's Afro and Stixay very low here. Now, if this was double lifted, a rocket jumping in for this one, he's going to try it, and he may well get it. There we go, double. Gets the reset, jumps on. Oh, dearie me. And Mithy passes on the story to Niels, and that's a beautiful triple.
Yeah, Niels right there, really delivering, just jumping to the side, staying in range, and then actually flashing.
Tournament of name changes throughout. But this is going to be a very easy turret picked up for Origin, but they just had a game plan coming into this one and executed it very well.
Wow, Smithy got executed there by Niels. Soaz goes deep. There's a nice shockwave to pick up a bit more for Origin. Kill on to Stixay. Afro move going down afterwards. Soaz low. Niels going deep. Can't quite kill off Darshan. Meanwhile, Hui tries to make something out of nothing, but he's just going to have to watch his inhibitor.
They may be able to finish the game here.
Try and end this. They only have about 20 seconds, but maybe they can make it work.
Well, Darshan and Hui's still up, so you've got a decent amount of damage, but all 5 members of Origin right there. There goes Nexus, turret number 2, and then Nexus under threat. It's going to get taken out, and CLG is going to find themselves 0-2 against Origin.
So always looks so happy after a win.
He was, he's not happy about playing Malphite. Just had a fun game on Gangplank.
It's when they leave, does the buff still take effect? Because
Sure.
they did not take damage.
Yeah, well, so the buff just deals damage and is an amp. It's not the same as Deathmark, where like Deathmark.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're right. So it wouldn't have any effect. You're right.
It actually
honestly have looked pretty dominating today.
Oh, Darshan duking it out with Soaz here in the bot lane. There's a pool, and here comes Amazing and Mithy. Smithy was right there. He had to back away. There's Headbutt. There's a Pulverizer. Are they going to go through with the dive? They will, and First Blood goes to Amazing. They may get more. They will get more. A double kill for Amazing to start things off.
So well juggled. 9 hit points, Amazing. Walks away with that. Very well juggled. Mithy just stuck around longer. Again, no Soaz sticking around. This is ballsy play. That's because Power of Evil's joined the party.
Yeah, he's been walking down here now. Soaz just trying to push this wave. They're trying to bottle him up, keep him under there. You have Shockwave at the ready. And remember, Amazing has 2 kills. Very strong.
There it is. Nice ult pushing Soaz back in, but he just pulls away again. Mithy getting very low. Big Shockwave comes in. Soaz with a kill onto Hui. And now Darshan in a lot of trouble. Issues the challenge, but the Repel is going to keep Amazing safe for the moment, and Origin picks up another 2 kills with nothing in response from CLG.
11 minutes into the game.
I mean, he has such an early rune glaive that that's an option.
Whoa, there we go. What a play from Hui, but Power of Evil, I guess he just walks out. Meanwhile, Aframu comes in to save his mid laner, going to throw him right back onto Mithy, who's trying to get away. I don't think he's going to, though. Pops that ultimate. He is tanky. Here comes Stixay to try to finish him off. They might get him eventually. Meanwhile, big shockwave from Power of Evil as he tries to escape the fight, but this is all CLG as another kill comes in. Starting to make a bit of a comeback here, but Niels.
As I was about to say, Soaz, with that troll pull, he has the ability to just straight up 1v1 Darshan at this tower. So, and you can see 2-level differential, make that a 3-level differential. This is how you deal with Soaz, though. Get multiple targets on him. Now, can he keep them alive long enough? It doesn't look like Amazing's going to join him. Is he going to flash away? He is. Darshan's got to follow this. Is he going to be able to? Soaz has to take the long route around, but he's got the support of Amazing. There's the flash to Grand Challenge. He's not going to catch on towards him. The parry doesn't even catch on towards him either. Done. Soaz, the pull's coming back up. He gets the life steal. There's the pull again. He might get Darshan from this one, but no. The consume comes out. He will finally get taken down, but again, it's the loss of another turret down the bottom lane.
And they're going to get cut off here. You can see 3 members of CLG, Power of Evil, coming in from behind.
That's right, throws the ball in. Aframu taking a bit of damage. There's the exhaust on the Power of Evil. Darshan still in a decent spot. Aframu just eats Orianna. Power of Evil may have bitten off a bit more than he can chew, or the opposite. Darshan comes in to help Hui pick up that one. Origin still may find something. Double kill already for Amazing before he finally goes down. Double kill in response for Hui. He may get a triple here if Xmithy gives it to him. Mithy on the run with that ultimate. Still pretty tanky. There's another one for CLG, though.
Darshan back to the tower once already. He's not quite going to get this turret down. Did TP back in there. Darshan's going to try and go for it. I'm not sure this is a fight he wants. He hasn't really got the support he needs either. So he's dancing with him there.
Well, he's against the wall, so he couldn't hit that last vital spot. And that was smart for Darshan. Smart for Soaz, rather. Oh, getting ganged up on now. The entire team almost coming to handle Soaz. I don't think he's getting out of this one.
They're going for Baron from this one. I don't know whether they're going to be able to get there in time. The whole team was pulled towards it, but CLG are gaining from it. They're just going to push on through. Looks like they will try and collapse in, but CLG is still here in numbers.
Yep, they're going to go ahead and push Amazing back. He's going to try to escape. Big shockwave comes in. No follow-up yet for Origin. Meanwhile, Grand Challenge issued. Darshan trying to make something happen. Gets taken down. Xmithy just kicks Niels away, who nearly dies to the Shisana bomb, but not quite. Meanwhile, Xmithy safeguarding to safety.
Soaz is coming around the side there. Stixay, I thought he was in a great position to catch on towards him. He's taking the tower down, actually, instead. Choosing to focus on that. It is an objective they've been looking to get for a long time, and it will finally fall. So Soaz was stood in the bush at the bottom for a long period of time, but he was on top of a ward, so was caught out. But this is the AD carry battle.
So Stixay gets to jump on Niels, and like you said, those crits, man.
Yeah, the crits, and also just getting the drop on him in the minion line, so he got...
And here comes Origin for that tier 2 in mid lane. Extremely low already, and Amazing should be able to take it out. He will. Meanwhile, Soaz in the mid lane, untouched.
Left alone, and he's just taking this down. You can see Darshan's finally getting across there, but that tower's taking a lot of damage.
Nice
kick. Power of Evil launched into the team. The exhaust goes down, but he gets out safety, and now Smithy is the one that's going to have to run. He gets caught. Little poke in the backside while this is happening. The 2 AD carries having their own little duel, but Origin pushing through the middle.
That is it, and that's going to give Origin the open door to move into the base of CLG. There's one inhibitor turret down. There's another inhibitor turret down, and they're going to go right onto the inhibitors after that. Mid down, top will be down soon, and man, talk about making use of a Baron buff. They have gotten about as much as you can expect out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. He did have issues with that at the World Championship in terms of getting caught, and so but without the hard CC, he has a good sense of when to use that teleport.
Baron looks like it's going to get taken down, and it will be dropped with ECLG not quite able to close the gap and get in there. It is going to be Aframu. They will get caught. He's punted into the river, and that will be where he drowns.
Darshan coming in. Not able to really do much. Instead, just losing all of his health. Double kill now for Amazing. Shockwave pulls in Huhi. That's going to be another kill. And you got to think that's going to be the game, and that's going to be the tournament in favor of Origin as they try to finish off CLG.
Yeah, Mithy and Stixay, the only 2 remaining here. Ex-Mithy, I should say, not the other Mithy, but look how many super minions are in that base. There they all get powered
They
up.
don't even need to count.
This is just rampage. The Winions will take it for Origin. And it was a clean victory overall. 3-0 Origin. just didn't drop a single map today. 2-0 over TSM, 2-0 over CLG, and North America really couldn't stand up to the European might of Origin. And they will take the Intel Extreme Masters here in San Jose. And finally, we see a smile on someone's face.
I didn't know that was
Hallelujah,
possible.
praise the Lord.